every time. Yeah, that doesn't hurt the soul at all. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy here, ACG, Afro Car Guy. If it's your first time swinging by, I want you to go ahead and stop, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon, and let's get straight into today's video. Today, I am with
Marcus, aka Untamed Gorilla, which I'm pretty sure he'll put in the comments on my Instagram.
And today we are driving his
2007 Ford Mustang GT. It's turbocharged.
I'm gonna drop that down for y'all in a second, but y'all heard him right, bro. It is a... Well, I'm gonna let him explain, guys. So why don't you, go into the building a little bit.
Okay, so it's a 2007 Ford Mustang GT S197. I've had it since 2012. Everything that's on it now is the On3 Turbo Kit, Sniper EFI, intake manifold, Canon intake filter, BBK fuel rails, Ford Racing EV6 injectors. It's got a Walbro fuel pump, SLP Loudmouth exhaust. The On3 kit kind of reverses my mid pipe, so I don't really have any off-road X-pipe or anything, but there are no cats on the car. And this whole list of stuff. Custom mass airflow sensor, aluminum coolant tank. I guess I get to exterior mods. It's got a custom CSA hood.
Right.
It's got custom halo headlights, custom Eleanor front grille, Eleanor side scoops, Silver Horse Racing, louvers in the back. It's got a custom spoiler that's made by a guy on Instagram. It's 101 Blower, so he's made me this custom racing splitter. Another guy, Brandon 66 Polar, he made my rear diffuser and the back rear side diffusers. He's really cool. He makes custom parts for the S197 Mustangs. Custom coilovers, XXR wheels, Nido 555 tires. I mean, like I said, it's a list of things. I could go on with custom gauges.
Wow. Alright, guys, so we're gonna do a little pull on this little Mustang and see what she's got.
I roll down the window so you can hear the voice call.
I know that's like intoxicating, like.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, it's one of my favorite things about the car right now.
What's your gas mileage? Gas mileage?
It's actually pretty not too bad. It's you know, until you start getting in the boost, it's like a normal 07 GT. Wow. Of course, you start, you know, having a lead foot, you start going through gas pretty quickly. But other than that, if you're just driving around the city like you're just a normal person, it's not too bad.
Wouldn't even recognize it.
Wouldn't even recognize it.
How much horsepower do you think is making? Horsepower and torque, what do you think she's possibly making?
Torque, I'm not sure. But right now with horsepower, like I said, it's probably at like 6 pounds of boost. Yeah. You know, just to be safe. I don't want to, you know, because like I said, it's still the stock motor. It's not a built motor. So right now, it's at 6 pounds of boost. So I want to say it's like right at about 450. I heard that I can run 8 pounds, which would put me at like between 460 and 480. Right. You know, like I said, the kit is capable of the 800, but like I said, you got to build the motor. You know, this isn't like the 5.0, so we got to build the motor. Wow. Yeah, that's about where it's at.
All right, so now what would you say is your most dislikable thing about the car? What's just like, oh, God.
I guess number one, right now, like I said, is with the On3 kit, the piping sits really, really low. And, you know, I'm on coilovers, but pretty much they're set to their highest point, so I don't scrape. Because normally, like I said, if I got medium to high speed bumps, the tailpipes are going to scrape regardless. You just heard that movie.
Oh, yeah, true.
And then if I'm on the highway or something and, you know, you get those dips in the road and the suspension loads, you got one of these and you plan to get an On3 kit, just know lowered suspension is not good for it. Like if you got lowered suspension and you want to do this On3 Turbo Kit, it's not gonna work. It's not, you know. So next, I would have to say same thing with these S197s. They don't have the independent rear suspension like the newer S550 styles, like the 2015s and up. So the handling is a little crazy, man. Like sometimes if you get it, boy, that back end comes out, you're like, oh, I've done it like 4 or 5 times, you know, and it's just like, it's a scary. That's why you always see the Mustang videos of people
slamming off the ground.
Yeah, they just destroying stuff. So that's another thing that I hate. It's not too much I can say. I can hate about it. I can say I kind of hate the interior. Like anybody that has an S197, they know that the door panels, they're coming off. Period. The door panels, they're coming off. Yeah. You know, so it's like something you need to do to fix it. The door panels are gonna come off. Oh yeah, and like I said, with this one, this is the first generation of the S197. So I hate that, you know, they, you know, 2012 and they, you know, 2011, 2012 came and they said, we're gonna throw the 5.0 in it. You know, boom, you know, so I got the 4.6 and it's just like that 5.0 motor, man, if you put a set of mufflers on it, it just sounds crazy. You know, as to where with these, you gotta do a full exhaust for it to sound epic, you know, which really sucks. And also, my last thing I'm gonna say that I hate is this On3 kit really quiets down the car. Like, you know, my whole thing with Mustangs is full bald eagle. You know, you want that Mustang sound. And yeah, it sounds good when I rev it, you know, but like when I'm just like, you know, when we did the pool, you can hear the blowout valve and the boost, but you don't hear that like that loud Mustang sound. You know, and I was like, that's that turbo kit quieting down this Mustang because it replaces my mid pipe. So I used to have a off-road X mid pipe into my SLP Loudmouths, and I had long tube headers. But with the turbo kit, I can't have long tube headers or the off-road. So I went back to some custom shorties, and I still got the SLP, so they still sound pretty good. But that pop sound, the loud crackles, and just the Mustang sounds are like, just I want it back. So I'm gonna figure out something, but that's gonna say the last thing that I really dislike about this car right now. Okay, I feel you. Okay, now what do you like the most about the car? Most about the car, like I said, it's a V8. I love that. Second thing I'm gonna say I love, other than this turbo kit, like pretty much everything else on this car, me and my buddies were able to put on ourselves. Like from the suspension to the long tube headers to the exhaust, headlights, everything is bolt on. I love that. Like everything is super easy to bolt, to get on. Now the headers were kind of a pain in the ass, but if you got a couple of buddies, some jack stands or actual lifts, you can get it done in about 4 or 5 hours, you know. So, you know, everything is like super easy to do as long as you got some helping hands and a little know-how about cars. Like I said, a turbo kit I didn't do myself because it's really intricate. It's a lot of stuff that goes into this On3 credit kit. Like I said, the On3 kit is pretty cheap. You can get the On3 kit for right at $1,800 off of LMR. But it's a lot more money that goes into it. You still need your fuel pump and all that stuff. But like I said, you know, pretty much everything else on this car was glorified bolt-on, like super easy to do, and I loved it. You know, so another thing I love the color. You know, my relation with Mustangs is really black. My uncle's IROC was black, even though it's not a Mustang, but it was solid black. And then that 03 Cobra that I told you about was also black. So I honestly thought when I got a Mustang it was going to be all black. But then, you know, I saw this Vista Blue. They said we had this Vista Blue, and I was like, I don't know, I really want it black. But then when I saw the blue, I was like, man, that's kind of a badass blue. And I was like, and then it's got that the accents of black in it. So I've grown to love it. Like I love the Vista Blue. I love the black. You know, I don't think I'm ever going to change the color of the car. Definitely. If I do, it's just going to be a crazier blue. What else do I love about the car? I love the attention it gets, you know, especially now, like, taking place and people are like, man, that's a badass Mustang. Appreciate it. You know, you feel like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. I know. You know, so that's another thing I love. And just, you know, how reliable the car. I've had the car since 2012, and literally the biggest problem I've ever had in this car was the alternator. The alternator went out. there's another issue with these where there's like a little drainage thing that Ford has in it. I don't know why they even have a plug there, but after a while it fills up with rainwater and it comes over into your seat.
Are you serious?
So, you know, it's of course it's an easy fix. You look on YouTube and like, why is there water in my car? And you just like, yeah, just pull this drain out and throw it away. You know, so we don't know why Ford put it there. But I'm like, literally those are like the only issues I've ever had on this car since 2012. You know, like, you know, everybody has issues with things, you know, flat tires, batteries, but that's normal. But like, you know, I haven't really had anything crazy. As long as I'm taking care of it, it's been super reliable.
All right, and last but not least, what are the future plans for the Mustang?
Future plans for 2020, I definitely want to do air ride suspension because, like I said, my thing was this whole On3 kit. It's terrible on coilovers. It's terrible on locals. Like I said, the best thing they say is either be stock suspension or air ride. So I definitely know I want to do air ride this year, and then a new set of wheels because you know you can't have air ride and not have a badass set of wheels to go with it. So I know I want new wheels and tires, you know, just to complete that look before Mustang Week. Mustang Week is in September, so I just want to have all that done before September. You know, I think that'll really complete the kind of I'm not gonna say complete the look of the car, but it's gonna give it that nice, you know, that I want. So
Totally understand.
But yeah, eventually I definitely want to build the top end and the bottom. You know, the top end's almost done. I just need to have the heads, ports polished, new cams, you know, springs, lifters, timing chain, do all that stuff. You know, that's eventually down the line. But hopefully I got another truck before I start doing all that. And figure out something with this exhaust. Like I'm gonna find a way to get my bald eagle sound back. So that's definitely future plans for this car.
That is very impressive. That is very impressive, bro. Well, guys, I want to say that's just going to about do it for today's review. Hope everyone's liked. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Remember, hold that dream.